Hello, this is Dr. Eric Bricker, and thank you for watching AHealthcareZ. Today we're going to be discussing Optum. So many of you are already familiar with Optum, but it is a major subsidiary of United Health Group. And you can see here that I have United Health Group's 2018 revenue up on the board. It was $226 billion. And Optum actually represents $101 billion of that $226 billion. So it's like almost half of their business. Now the other half is United Healthcare, which is the insurance company that many employers and their employees use. Okay, not only is it about half their revenue, it's about half their earnings. So United had about $17 billion in earnings, of which Optum contributed $8 billion. So Optum's a big deal. Okay, what is Optum? It is a tech-enabled health services company. That is actually what it says in United Health Group's annual report, and I will post a link to that in the show notes so you can read it yourself. Okay, what does Optum own? It's kind of made up of a whole bunch of things. Okay, it bought a company called the Advisory Board a couple years ago. So the Advisory Board company, which it purchased for $1.3 billion, it consults for hospitals themselves. It actually has a big, what's called revenue cycle management practice. What is revenue cycle management? Helping hospitals get paid more faster. And they do that for like 4,400 different hospitals and physician groups, et cetera, et cetera. So the advisory board, it's not big compared to United, but it's still substantial. Okay, great. What else do they have? They have Optum Analytics. What else do they have? They have Optum Bank, so they got a big HSA bank within Optum as well. And of course, what most of you know Optum as is Optum Rx. It's a PBM, right? So Optum actually bought the PBM Catamaran for $12.8 billion back in 2015. So Optum Rx is a huge chunk of the overall Optum pie. Now, there is a fascinating YouTube video that is called Optum Forum, where Optum talks about all the services that it provides. And it talks about a pilot program that it has with the NYU Medical Center in regards to analytics, and they're keeping track of all the high-cost claimants within the NYU health system, and a lot of these folks are on Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans, and it's aggregating all that clinical data so they can have a better understanding of, do they have COPD, do they have coronary artery disease, do they have cancer, like what's going on with these high-cost claimants, and then also too, they can specifically look at the referral patterns for which types of services they're using within NYU and which ones they're going outside of NYU for. It's actually really cool stuff. I'll leave the link in the show notes for that as well. The point of this talk today is that United Healthcare is supposed to be advocating for companies and their employees, while at the same time, Optum is getting paid by hospitals to increase their revenue. So, I don't know, I'll let you be the judge of that, but that's a little bit like H&R Block or TurboTax also working with the IRS. So I'm not quite sure what to make of this, but it's a big deal, and I just want to bring that to all of your attention. And that's my point for today. Thank you for watching AHealthcareZ.